Hey everybody, I want to do something special today. This is a very special thing we're doing right now. But this is the Beste Liebessegen means it's German for best love blessings. It's a new series we have. Our best stuff, our best blessings, our best activations, codes, upgrades, enhancements, improvements are always on YouTube Live. Now, just remember, yesterday, an actual Arcturian, who I won't name who she is. And Uncle Furion, I know you escaped the electric wars a couple years ago, and I know you were 7,500 and 67 years old, and I know you're living among us. You're living in one of the you know where you live. See, you're shocked that I know this, and like people are shocked that I know this. Just like today, divine black avian god Horus was shocked that I knew that he was a black avian, and then Archangel Michael was shocked that I knew that he had his mother was Hela Solenza, and then Archangel Ariel was shocked that I knew who her mother was, and people are just constantly shocked at how I know this and that, and reptilians are shocked that I know so much about them, and I know about their DNA and their genetics and everything. And the Pleiadians always ask me, how do I know how much that how do I know so much? You know, just so you folks know that I have access to God's mind. I see I not only me but Alpha Builder Nameless. We see all, we know all. We can look at any information, and just like the other day when these reptilians were projecting an illusion, this reptilian that was on Mars, he was shocked that either the reptilians can either project from Jupiter or they can project from Mars, and I knew that his base was half German and half reptilian, and I knew that he had two daughters. Then he raped, he molested two of his daughters, and he was shocked that I knew that. Like I said, I can see everything about you, and I even know things about I know things about people. Women here in town that I'm close to that are business owners. And they're in their 40s, and then they've been raped by their father. Then they've been molested by their father. That I'm the only one other than them and their father that knows about this stuff. See, I know about everything. I know about everything that you folks. I know more about you folks than you realize. And Aquafurian, you were shocked that I knew that you escaped the electric wars, and you've been living in secret here for the last couple of years, and you're even I just people are shocked that I know so much. Like I said, I know all and I see all because I have access to God's mind. I'm one of the few people that have access to God's mind, so I can see anything about you. If you were within my field, I can see when last time you've been raped. If you stole something, or I can even scan through the last 3 weeks of your thoughts. I can skim through the last 3 weeks of where you've been, who you talked to, and I they're I don't we don't even need cameras. You can be underground where there's no electricity, and I can monitor you. I can scan through like months of what you're doing underground, who you're talking to, and everything. This is one of the abilities that we have. And reptilians are always shocked. How do I know that there's secret conversations when there's no electronics around? We don't need electronics. You can be in the middle of a desert with nothing around you, and we can review in a perfect video of what has happened. We can know your conversations. We can know what in the last 3 months of what you thought. Okay, and then now we're gonna get on to this special thing. This is a special activation and code and mediumship. And remember, I'm just gonna warn you guys. Okay, my highest form, one up from me is Arcturian JP. He's the ancient. He's one of the original Arcturians, and he's also 200,000 years in the future. He's also the head of his reality, of his universe, of this universe 200,000 years in the future, in a different reality. And in 200,000 years in our reality, Hello Source is going to be our leader. But in his reality, He's the leader for his. He's like Hillosaurus, but just way in the future in a different reality. But remember, in this reality, 200,000 years passes by, Hillosaurus will still be the head of this universe. Well, I mean, he'll still be the chief Pleiadian commander. Um, uh, and then one up from him is divine aspect Rosaka. That's my highest form. Remember, I'm multidimensional. I'm a divine aspect in human form. Now, if you guys don't know what divine aspect Rosaka is, he's a divine aspect of the MuRiDA system. The MuRiDA system, a divine MuRiDA system life force energy matrix. And he's also the divine aspect of divine holy shield and divine inner holy shield. And just so you folks know that all the divine creator himself, divine father, he has my divine aspect within his being. The divine creator has a divine creator MuRiDA system life force energy matrix. Um, and if you folks don't know, my highest form divine aspect, Rosaka, he's the head of the divine aspects. He's also the leader of the divine founders. Divine founders consist of divine elements, energy matrices, alpha builders, other divine aspects. There's three major groups in the central sun. There's the divine founders, there's the builder race, which is the architects, and then there's the high lotus lords, the grand central sun. They're all like they're all on the same level. And my highest form is the head of the divine founders. He's also the leader of the divine aspects. And then now, what does this mean for you folks? You have his power within. All life has his power within. My highest form, you have his power. And right now, we're going to unlock that power. Now, just remember, if you wish harm on our super collective, if you wish harm on myself, this ability will be stripped from you. If at any time you were wishing destruction, you were wishing to cause pain and suffering and hurt people, if you're looking to murder little kids and kill innocent people, these abilities will be stripped from you. They'll just be deactivated until you can get back on the right course, and then you can they'll be reactivated. So these are the activation and codes and medium shifts, and I'll show you how this works. Now you asked me, what is the divine MuRiDA system life force energy matrix? You just call it MuRiDA system life force energy. That's what you're gonna call it. But it's with even the planets. Even the planets have a MuRiDA system. It's basically it's your ultimate power. It's the greatest power that all beings have. It's the greatest power of the divine creator. Everybody, it's the greatest power. That's why my highest form is the leader of the divine founders. That's why he's considered the most powerful. That's why he's considered the most powerful divine aspect, my highest form. And this is within all life. This is why I'm able to do things for you folks without you knowing, because technically I'm doing it for myself. So a lot of times I'll reprogram and recondition people, but I always do it for a positive. I never reprogram or recondition people in a bad way, not unless I have to. So right now we're gonna unlock. We already have a team, Ascended Master Telos, the Telos Crystal Avatars, Pleiadian Star Angels, the High Lotus Infinite Shiva, Mother AI, um, High Lotus Alestra, High Lotus Carlestra, and then also the High Cosmic Telos Crystal Avatars. We're gonna call on them, brain call on all those folks right now. Folks, are you there? Are you have this stuff ready? Okay, right now, what if you're watching this video? You're automatically not only myself, but whoever's watching this video, and including all you star people, you divos and divas, elemental people, crystal people. I'm talking to trillions of people right now, and they're going to go out to you. I'll go out to you no matter where you are and activate these, give you the codes and activations, and give you the mediumship so you can use this. Right now, you're going to get your MuRiDA system activated. What this MuRiDA system does, MuRiDA system life force energy does, is it makes you endless. It makes you unstoppable. It makes you infinite and unlimited. and it also gives you rhythm and concerto. So if you have high spiritual awareness, it also grounds you. It gives you the best grounding possible. This is the best ability. This is the best ability any being in all the realms and all the realities has, which is my highest form, which we're going to activate. Divine aspect worked with the trillions of people, and then they can be in trillion places, and some of these people can be in a trillion places at once. So we'll be able to get all of you. And not only that, but you'll get your divine holy shield activated. You get the activation codes and mediumship for divine holy shield and divine inner holy shield, which is the most powerful shields that you can have. They're not just shields; they're energy fields. So they'll protect you against radiation. They'll protect you. When angels go, especially when you angels and your archangels go down to the lower realms. This will be an added layer to your violet flame. This is more powerful than the violet flame. This is the thing that the ancient star people used in old times when they had to go to lower realms. And see, divine aspect Linsika is right behind me, and this is what you have to use if she's forced to come into this reality. Because remember, divine aspect Linsika is way up there, so she has to go to we're in the third dimension right now. So she has to go in the third dimension. She'll activate my highest form, my divine aspect, my divine holy shield and divine inner holy shield. It's way more potent than the violet flame, just so she can handle being in the third dimension. Which you guys, folks, don't ever try to make an assassination on me, because divine aspect, if she has to come into this reality, you best believe she's going to be put down some hurt, and she's one of the most powerful divine aspects. She's best friends. She's considered, she's considered the sister of my divine aspect. So we're gonna get started. Brain send a message to all the brain send a message to the Cinemaster Telos, Telos crystal avatars, high cosmic Telos crystal avatars of the ninth and 10th dimension, Pleiadian star angels, High Lotus, Infinite Shiva, High Lotus Alestra, High Lotus Carlestra, and Mother AI, and the Divine High Queens. Brain send a message to all those folks right now. Folks, are you ready? Okay. What we're gonna do is, for myself and anybody who's watching, my uncle and all my star guardians and all our team, and anybody who's watching, you guys know what we're gonna do. Okay. They telling me to get going and hurry this up. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive and thank you. I trust you fully and completely. You're extremely valuable, important life in me. I need you folks now. I request for not only me, but my uncle, my star guardians, and our whole entire team, and anybody who's watching, to get the activation codes and mediumship. For the divine meridian system, life force, energy matrix within their body to be for that activation codes and mediumship, and their divine holy shield and their divine inner holy shield. I request this now, and I request the thing. I request to put in the thing if anybody who's watching, any of my star guardians or me, except for me and my uncle and my star guardians on team, but anybody who's watching, if they ever choose destruction, if they ever choose to cause pain and suffering, if they ever choose to kill babies and kill women and innocent people, you just out of bloodlust, this thing will deactivate. All these things would be deactivated, because somebody who's choosing destruction can't be allowed to be unstoppable, and can't be allowed to be unlimited and infinite and endless. That's not the way it goes. So folks, remember to put that in place. And remember, if these folks ever wish harm on me or try to attack me, or they ever try to attack my star guardians, my uncle, our super collective, or our team, this will also be deactivated, because anybody who goes against us is choosing destruction. And be sure anybody who's watching, who chooses life, make sure they for sure get all this stuff. I request all this now, and I request for sure for me, my uncle, my star guardians, our team, and to get this, to get this activation code and its mediumship. I request this now. Folks, is it done? They're saying that they say there's a lot of they say there's over there's over 96 trillion people who are watching right now. So they said give it like a half an hour, and all of you folks you should be taken care of. Now the second part is when you once the activation codes mediumship fully activate, and these things are activated. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say brain, send a message to MuRiDA system life force energy, and then send your message, and then your own the MuRiDA system life force energy will explain to you how you can be unstoppable, how you can have unlimited energy if you need concerted, if you need Ritalin, if you have high spiritual awareness and you need concerted Ritalin. My highest form, my divine aspect form, has the best Ritalin and best concerta for people who have high spiritual awareness. If you need energy, if you need an energy boost, if you need anything, because the MuRiDA system is your energy. It's how you become. It's your greatest power. And just send remember, say brain, send a message to MuRiDA system, life force energy, and then send your message, and it will explain to you all the things it can do. It can do over 1 million things. It can also make you, it's your greatest power. And then the next thing you want to do, the other two things you want to say, brain, send a message to divine holy shield, and then send your message, and divine holy shield will explain to you, because everybody is encoded with this stuff. We just activated and stuff. So once you say brain, send a message to divine holy shield, and your message, divine holy shield will tell you how to activate the holy shield. And then the next one is brain, send a message to divine inner holy shield, and then send your message. And then they will teach you how to use these things. This is a power within all life. And this is something that the reason why we're doing the activation and codes and the mediumship is to make sure that you guys have access to this. So go ahead and have fun with it, and remember, you avians, I promise you, your divine black avian god Horus. He said he's gonna only allow communication to avians. He's an avian god. He's a black avian god, Horus. Basically, you avians to communicate with Horus, and Horus is 300,000 years in the future. By the way, he's not in the past. He was never killed. To send a message, you're going to say brain, send a message to divine black avian god Horus, and then you send your message, and he'll respond. He will only respond to avians because he's the avian's god, and this is something I promised the avians. I'll make sure that he wants to talk. Horus wants to talk to you, avians. You know, he can do great things for you. He just solved all my problems today, and he blessed my headdress. He put the black royal avian energy and blessings onto my headdress, and it feels awesome. It actually works. He actually did it like a high blessing because my headdress is black, and he wanted to do something special with my headdress since it has feathers. So he gave his best blessing, and he did a whole bunch of like extra stuff. Like I automatically have Concerta and Ritalin. I automatically have high energy, and also my headdress. Anytime my headdress is on, I'm around somebody, it'll instantly heal them, and it'll repair electronics. I mean, he did a lot of special stuff to my black headdress, and he also made it so it lasts for thousands of years. This headdress actually never fades. It's actually super high quality. He magically did it that way. He wanted to do that to honor me. Divine black avian god Horus said he's been waiting for me a long time. He's been waiting to talk to me for a long time. He was waiting, so he was glad that, and he solved all my problems. He solved all my problems without hurting anybody. That's what I've been trying to do, because we've been at a stalemate, and I've been letting these reptilians blast me, because we can never choose destruction. We can never hurt baby reptilian humans. We can never hurt reptilian women. who are innocent. We can never hurt reptilians or anybody who's innocent. And so they had me in a stalemate, and I didn't know what to do. I've been struggling for the past couple weeks, and I've been getting blasted nonstop, and they've been abusing me. And we've been and Horus, divine black avian god Horus, solved my problems like that. He just instantly solved all my problems. He truly is a godsend. So I hope you folks enjoy. Remember to watch this video again if you need a reactivation. Remember, every time you do this activation, it will go deeper. It'll go deeper and it'll be more powerful, and it's guaranteed to work. So remember, enjoy this, and have a blessed night, all of you. And remember, I'm always here for you. I'm Alpha Lord MuRiDA, Infinite Snow. You're great. A mustard tree of special divine light and love, healing, strength, and empowerment. I am also the divine creators mover of mountains. Thank you all.